Hello, everybody. This is Peter Pronovost, and I'm going to present to you an overview of this really important STOP BSI program. Before I start with the learning objectives, I want you to recognize that there's going to be a lot of material in here, and don't feel that you need to leave this being an expert in all the things we discuss. Virtually every slide on this presentation will be the topic of a whole nother future session on this curriculum that we've developed. So what I really want you to do is take a deep breath, listen, and try to take some of this work in. The objectives that we have are the following. First, to understand the goals of this STOP BSI program, to understand how the project is organized, to understand the interventions that we'll be asking you to do, and finally, to learn who to call for help. You may remember this picture from our introductory session, but this is Josie King, a little girl who died at my hospital from preventable mistakes. And on the 4-year anniversary of her death, her mother came to Johns Hopkins and asked me, "Could you tell me that she's less likely to die today? And how do you know?" And the sad reality is, at the time, neither we nor the U.S. healthcare system could give her an answer. And I believe in my heart that she deserves one. This project will provide her an answer, or the citizens of your state an answer, regarding safety of care in the ICU, especially around these catheter-related infections. Now, that is going to require your commitment to get good data, to implement the interventions, and to work together. But we have no doubt that together we'll give her a resounding answer to her question. Now, our goals are ambitious. They are to work to eliminate central line-associated bloodstream infections within your state. That is, to get the mean rate of infection less than 1 per 1,000 catheter days and the median 0. To improve your safety culture by over 50% and to learn from 1 defect per month. Now, this sounds ambitious, but I'll share with you, we've done this within the state of Michigan. We've done this within the Adventist Health System, and we're completely confident that we can do it with your help in your state. At the end of this project, we want to be able to answer Sorrel's question. So we will be providing you with a safety dashboard for your intensive care unit that looks at how often do we harm with bloodstream infections, how often are we using evidence-based interventions, how often have we learned from mistakes, and have we improved safety climate and teamwork climate. This is the scorecard that we presented to the state of Michigan. It was a magical moment where we actually invited Sorrel King and some government officials, as well as the clinicians and administrators from all the state's hospitals, to come and share results like this. The intervention to reduce the top, or to improve performance on the top 2 items, that is harm and using evidence, is what we're going to call the translating evidence into practice model. The intervention to improve performance on the bottom 2 is called CUSP, or the Comprehensive Unit-Based Safety Program, and we'll spend a lot of time talking about both, but acknowledge that they go together. If you just try to put evidence in without changing the culture, it's like the myth of Sisyphus pushing a rock up a hill. It requires so much resources that it's not sustainable. And if you just improve culture without having some focused and concrete outcomes to improve, it's like a kumbaya session, and it doesn't really continue to engage clinicians.